Hey, welcome back. Welcome. While Sarah Boone feverishly tries to swindle her appeal, after all, it will be successful. We are going to continue to pillage and connect these new dots. Is your keyboard bloody yet? Grab a medical snack. I went and dug deep into some old prior tablet messages between Sarah and Lana and the documentary guys, just to give context, figure out what's what and how many as we docket watch, waiting for Judge Jackson and her final motion in the family law case. Judge Jackson, where are you? Don't forget to leave your stars on the map. Let us know where you're watching from. And thank you so much for hyping the videos. Oh, straight A students, top tier, head of the class. My people, I'm so happy we found each other. Let's get this party started. What do you suggest? Film commitment. My understanding is you want my life story? Why? I don't care what other people think of me, so why do they need to know of my uneventful childhood? I honestly do not want to divulge my information, my family information. I don't know how it's relevant to the trial aspect and case in justice. You are wanting to convey in my fight with all of it, which is what originally caught your eye with me, the injustice. I don't feel comfortable giving anyone permission to pry any more than what has been already by the vultures of social media, court TV, etc. Generality is agreed upon, but I am not going to add fuel to anyone's hate fire already ignorantly burning or place a safety risk on the remaining family I do have. We can discuss more in person or on call. List of people. I can supply this. Understand, many of my friends were threatened by George, and I have lost contact with. I have many from jail to supply and who are all awaiting the opportunity to praise me and my fight. Really good people saying really good things. Also, regarding my family photos, etc., all I have left of my life and generation of family is in a closet-sized storage unit my awful former husband has the keys to in Gainesville. My photo albums, everything. Also understand a lot of my generational family heirlooms were destroyed by George and uncaringly lost by former husband also. I have not a lot to supply nor access to while incarcerated. It's a mess, and to be honest, I am praying former husband has not let my storage unit go like he did my car. He had it scrapped to tell me how to figure out how to get to my son. I need to know if I even have this storage unit. I need to get him in court, please. I can't lose anything more by his bitter hand. Please. No, though, if you haven't figured out already who I am, I will do whatever necessary. Just let me know. I await further instruction on how to get this going yesterday. No more middleman, please, with Lana, unless a must. She needs relief, especially with her dialysis. There's an overabundance of to-dos, so let's do this, please. It is what it is. I'm very excited, but for what specifically, I do not know. This needs to be remedied so we all are universally on the same page. Expectations and goals and how to work around the jail and court and everything else. Let's do this. The added pressure, quote unquote, you mentioned is from not knowing what the game plan is for all of this. And I want to begin or end whatever needs to be compliant with the contract. I don't want this to be an everyday thought or perpetual question mark to add to all the lists we already have. Please solidify and conclude. What's next? Thank you always, and more than you will ever ever know. Thank you also for your expedited response and understanding. This process is taking way too long. At the same time, I am leery why and what all is expected from me and LANA if this is greenlit. Please answer and collaborate at your earliest opportunity with definite answers to be planned upon. This is important, please, so I know what to plan on in my new endeavor with my attorney, which takes precedence, and LANA also with coming and going to dialysis. I care way too much for her to allow her to be pushed beyond her limits because she is afraid to say something. Again, I am not. Also, she will not. What is or will be her compensation for cooperation in everything she has done, prior and present, and is expected futuristically? She needs a kidney transplant. How can you help with this? She is priceless to me. She deserves more of everything. I will give mine of whatever to her. Remember that, please. I await your contact to be received by myself, LANA and James, ASAP. Also, whatever phone calls needs to be had, video visits, in-persons, I may be doing with you all and the family law attorney if that will be worked out fairly and agreeably. All of this, please also know it takes forever to write a message of this length from these awful tablets meant for children. I've been at this for well over 2 hours. This is too time consuming to be doing every day with everything I have. Too much. What other regular mode of communication do you suggest? Again, let's get this going. Have a super Memorial Day weekend. Thank you again. And I think we went over this message before from Christina, but I want to give it another go. Hey, bestie. Girl, I got my attorney and now everyone knows it. Is it on the local news, court TV, social media? LANA said it's blowing up. My God-appointed attorney. Thank you very much. It's on, world. Can you look on, please, the clerk's website and tell me what's the last 5 entries? And yes, court is on Tuesday, September 3rd. What time, please? My attorney will be there too. I hope you can go, as it will be a big hearing. He's trying to have his motion for continuance heard at the same time, whatever else he submitted. Girl, do you think you'll be there? Don't stress yourself if you are unable or too tired. I get it. Plus, you'll hear about it on the news, I'm sure. Sarah Boone. And yes, thank you for your credits. And I love your beautifulness. Beautiful and goodness and care and friendship like no other. I'm so used to working all the effing time. Sidebar, yes, we definitely read this message. All the effing time. I don't know what to do with my days right now. It's going to be busy and I'm expecting God results no matter what. He heard me, Christina. Faith, patience, love, understanding. Indiana Jones has been calling me, so I think I'm going to watch that new movie after lunch today. Thank you. And OMG, the rainbow picture is spectacular. I look at it every day now. Remember, that is God's covenant with us to never flood the world again and continue together in holiness and beauty. Thank you, God. Thank you, Christina. Love it. I actually saw one the other day and Miss Ford opened the rec door so I could see more. She and I were the only ones to see it together. It was a circular one, but a rainbow nonetheless. I've been waiting for one for so long. God gave me that and Miss Ford to open the door for a better view. Love. Tell me the time for court, please, and the entries when you can. Also, if you can, be there. Also, if it's on the local LANA to Sarah. Wow, I spoke to James tonight and he said he has 2 co-counsels who are signing onto your case to defend you. Sarah, your ad. You went from going pro se, your back against the wall, the entire court and most of the public against you. Now, you not only get a lawyer, you get a freaking dream team. Sorry I'm yelling, but the state, Dave Cacciatore, they thought they were they were thinking this was a phone-in easy win for them, and all of a sudden they're facing special forces SEAL team level of law power fighting for you. Not to mention some of the specialists James is paying to speak for you. One of them he's trying to get is Michael Brannon. Sarah, this guy was the expert doctor in the Marsha Thompson trial. She also argued battered spouse and shot her husband 9 times, 6 in the back and 3 in the chest. One of the jurors after the trial said that Michael Brannon's expert testimony was the main reason the jury acquitted her. That's right. She was acquitted of first-degree M. I am watching and listening to him on YouTube, and he is really outstanding. OMG, have you come a long way from Bankowitz and Linda. James plans to spend the entire Labor Day with you until you get tired. I'm really happy to hear it. This is no court-appointed bottom of the barrel. I'm really happy you finally have a serious team of defenders who are playing to win and see this for the win, for the war it is. They are seriously taking no prisoners. He believes that once it gets out that you have a team of lawyers, they either may replace Dave Cacciatore or they may add lawyers to his table. Sarah, finally, you have a lawyer who believes strongly and overwhelmingly in your innocence. Something Cashman and Bankowitz and likely even Hobson didn't believe in. Oh man, someday after the trial, I don't have to bite my tongue so hard in talking about everything with you. It will be great to talk about what you've been going through without our do not respond safeguards. So, we will fight this war one step at a time. I'm sure there will be times there will be a hurry up and wait period, but with the other lawyers, you were left with no one to talk to except your former husband, and I'm sure you'd rather talk to a wood chipper. But now you have me, too. You are not alone, Sarah. You've got me, who you can consider your periscope, so you can now feel not so cut off. And now, like the old Nintendo commercials in the 90s used to say, you can count on me. Now you're playing with power. Wait until Court TV sinks its teeth into the fact that you have a team of lawyers who would have made Casey Anthony jealous. Lana is very excited and looking at things in a good light. She thinks Sarah is coming home, and I love that their dreams are going to be crushed, but right now that we ensure everything is legally sound and in your best interest. We agree. We think it is critical to have his participation. Lana, we will be much more mindful of her condition and try to minimize any strain on her. In terms of her involvement, we are speaking with her how she wants to be involved and for what her role. She would certainly be compensated. I appreciate you sharing your insights on Lana. I am very similar, and I suspect you are as well. People like us tend to take on the world at the expense of ourselves. I will be more mindful of this going forward. I did speak with Lana about her health. She is high up on the list, and the next step is arranging aftercare. After we get some information from her, we are going to see what we can do to help. Trip to Florida. The trip to Florida we are proposing would only occur after an agreement is signed. The meeting would be between me and you and Julian for sure. Also, if James wanted to attend, that would be great. The agenda of the meeting would be to discuss the film, discuss how we might assist Mr. Owens in your case, and how we might assist the attorney you choose for your family law case. if we have a signed agreement. This might be a good opportunity to get the first interview with you filmed. I understand the logistical hurdles involved, especially with the current environment at the facility. I will reach out to Wanda Aquino to see what's possible and discuss reserving the briefing room or the classroom for maximum allotted time. Sidebar: Sarah would prefer to meet in person in the classroom instead of the video visit in the dorm with the girls. She wants to feel important. The film agreement. We sent 2 copies of the agreement to your mailing address, as well as 2 copies to your legal corresponding mailing address. We will be sending James a copy electronically this weekend. You should be receiving those copies any day. Please let me know when you are in receipt. The film. As for the film itself, we want to be sensitive to your privacy and boundaries. The primary focus will be on the trial, case, and the challenges imposed upon you by the justice system, not delving into any personal areas you're uncomfortable sharing. We can discuss further during our call or meeting to ensure we align on expectations. No worries. That said, I think it is critically important to humanize you, Sarah. The current story out there is that it's not very flattering. It's not a flattering one. Our feeling is that if we can share some facets of your life and depict who you are in person, we can bring some truth to light. That's going to be very hard because there's a lot of darkness in Sarah. We want to give you a voice, and that voice will be more powerful and credible coming from someone that the audience can relate to, not what the media has portrayed. But again, all within the boundaries of what is comfortable for you. In terms of the list of people we should reach out to, yes, please start compiling a list of people inside the prison with you who you would be willing to let speak on your behalf, as well as any family or friends, Sarah. Anyone who can share a positive understanding of the real Sarah Boone. Family law. Apparently, attorneys can access your case information. I was able to find basic information, case numbers, parties involved, locations, etc. I did this so that I could take the conversation with the attorneys I have been vetting as far as possible without having actual case documents to share with them. Once you get an attorney, they should be able to access all of the relevant detail and open the documents through the county clerk portal. Your first conversation with any prospective attorney will be via phone. They won't meet with you until they have been hired and a retainer is in place. Ching ching. And before that, they want to speak with you directly. You discussed your case and you are 100% on board. They want to speak with you directly, have discussed your case, and are 100% on board. Okay. I have done the preliminary research and phone calls and have 2 different law firms who are willing to speak with you about taking your case. There are 2 more firms I will be speaking with Monday and Tuesday. I am trying to be mindful of your time and making this as efficient as a process for you as possible. Here is what I suggest. I will speak with these remaining firms. I will then put you in touch with who we feel is the most proactive, best fit. After you speak with that attorney, you let me know if you want us to hire them. If you decide you want to speak with someone else, I will put you in touch with the next firm on the list. Does this make sense for you? In your prior email, you asked, quote, "What is owed from me to acquire the family law attorney?" Sarah, all you need to do is speak with these attorneys and find a good fit. We can take care of the rest, arranging the calls, coordinating the arrangements, the agreements, paying the retainer. Ching ching. The conversations I have had with the attorneys thus far has been difficult because I am a bit in the dark. I have communicated what you expressed, how your ex-husband is trying to modify the divorce agreement and the child custody agreement. I have also shared some of the information you shared regarding parental alienation and how that needs to be addressed. The examples you shared were very helpful references. If there are other examples of his behavior or instances you can share that would help me better communicate to the attorneys what is really going on. I understand he is trying to end the support agreement that he moved. I am shocked he did that without getting approval from the court. Unbelievable. Communication. We are more than happy to jump on the phone with you going forward. She's tired of writing. I think we are at that point. If I understand you correctly, you need to place my number on your phone list. Then he gives her his number. My number is, if possible, can we start with having a set day and time each week for the call? My experience with the electronic and physical mail through jail smoke signals are faster. You have the patience of a saint. How does sharing of the telephones work there? If it is a legal call, do you have access to a private room? Summary. Agreements in hard copy are on the way to you. Electronic copies are on the way to James and for his review over the weekend. We are reaching out to Mr. Owens to introduce ourselves. We will call Wanda to inquire about the lunchroom. I will have the family law attorney recommendation ready for you this week and will arrange a call for you to speak to them. Thank you for your patience. Let's move forward. Happy Memorial Day. Best regards, Peter Gunthel. P.S. In speaking with Lana, she mentioned that you are an animal lover and have rescued animals. Did I get that right? I just wanted you to be aware that my wife and I run an animal rescue sanctuary called Blue Barn Rescue. We rescue animals that have been abused, neglected, or abandoned who suffer from critical health issues. We nurse them back to health and find them loving, adoptive, forever homes. In some cases, their disabilities and ailments are so severe that finding someone willing to adopt is not possible. So in these cases, they live with us in permanent sanctuary here at the farm. We have over 80 animals, Sarah, in residence, including cats, dogs, horses, goats, sheep, ducks, chickens, rabbits, and guinea pigs. Lots of guinea pigs. I wanted to let you know that we recently rescued a duck who was attacked by a coyote. They have been nursing her back to health, and she is so courageous, a real fighter. We named her Sarah. We know you have much going on, but if you ever want pictures of the farm or the animals or Sarah to keep your spirits up, please let me know. And of course, we look forward to the day you can visit in person. Peter. Okay, we're moving on to the next set of tablet messages that I found for you guys as we pillage. Get your keyboards ready. Sarah to Lana, and the subject is one more thing. As I was trying to tell you, the officer is something sadistic. She has to sit at home and wonder what she can do to torment us. Her most recent is she will call your name, tell you to pack up, which is stripping your bed and taking everything out of your drawer and putting in your mattress cover, thinking you may be going home as it's the only time you're told to pack it up. Then she has you sit at the front table of the dorm and empty all of your drawer contents and bedding on the table, goes through it all, throwing some away, then leaves you there for 2 hours with everything you own just on the table in front of the dorm, on the floor. Yep, that's actually tame compared to other awful shenanigans and torture officers do. Jail. Shaking my head. SMH. The things I will tell you. So yes, she hung up our call. And we have to turn the tablets in at 9. So I'm SOL. Out of luck. Tonight for the phones or writing others than this. I'll call tomorrow, hopefully after James. Pray I use this blessing right, please. So, love you. I'll let you know what the D's say too. Thank you for all you are to me. and your son and husband and James and so many others. You are one of my greatest blessings, Lana. Always, always know that. Thank you forever and ever and ever. Heart. Now, Sarah also needs to reach out to Jalen to let her know what's going on. She's not feeling too good today, and she needs to let everyone know. The subject is, it's time. I don't even know what to say. We're on lockdown, so I can't use the phone. I was in a meeting and Corp Fanfat and Benjamin came in drilling me about a grievance I never got. They were very direct in asking questions I refused to answer, which made them even angrier. They gave me a citizen's complaint form and told me to fill out. I have to cover my ASS with everything else I've been dealing with OCCD, being pro se, and the court, and the laptop, and me even fighting for paper and pen. You have no idea what I've been dealing with after I reamed OCCD in the courtroom on live TV for all the difficulties they are imposing, not giving me access to top internet, a normal working phone, privacy in the classroom for an hour to just review my discovery. I just got after almost 5 years again, fighting with them to even provide pen and paper. The timing is really bad for this, as I am on their SHIT list, big time, with trying to represent myself and defend myself and save myself. This is even greater fuel to the OCCD fire you and I are trying to overcome. They are all over me. I still have that complaint form. What am I supposed to do with it? What is my complaint? I know there's so many, it needs 100 forms. You too. Then a Miss Wimberly called me from Inmate Affairs asking me about. I told her generalized as the officer was listening. Have to put tablet back. So basically, they are on top of Sarah because she's escalating calls. She has Lana on the outside. She has people calling, supervisors. So they are breathing down her throat. If she tries to make a complaint on the phone, they're standing right there. Like, she is uncomfortable. But Lana, this is all fun and games for Lana. She responds to the subject, one more thing, the sadistic officer, and she says, I hope you feel better. We gotta have you feeling great if my son and I are gonna meet you. Smile. Sarah is pleading from her terrible treatment, and Lana is like, cheer up, we're coming to see you. She's just happy to get out of the house. Now, Jalen responds to Sarah's message, subject, it's time, and she simply says, do I need to come back down there? Because she used to work at the prison, so she has been helping Sarah on the outside make complaints and escalate her grievances. Now, Sarah must be feeling a little better because she responds to Lana and she says, 1. You're such a beautiful person, Lana, inside and out. Your heart blinds me, it's so bright. Thank you for being my friend, heart. Thank you for helping me keep singing in jail. Soon enough, the gates will shake and I will exit soon. Thanks to you and my unbelievable blessing. It is a dream, Lana. Thank you for loving God so much. It makes me love you so much more on a whole other level. Thank you. I'm still waiting for James. It's almost 10:30 and we can't use the phone, so I can't call to check status. I'm just sitting here waiting for him. Is he coming today? He is coming, right? If you're able, can you please text and see where he is and what time he's coming? 3. Bridget Delin. Who is this, please? She put money on my account and bought me the coffee and soap package. I'd love to find out so I can send her a thank you card if you're able. So curious. Let me know if you can. 4. These. Wow, Pete is so different than Julian. He wrote me back, but the same way I wrote him. Blunt and to the point. Thank you, Pete. I'm going to try and call him and will definitely write him back. He agrees this needs to get going and I should contact directly to save stress and added work. She was tired of texting. She wanted to make phone calls instead. He didn't mention you coming whenever they come down, and it won't be until everything is agreed upon and signed, so you might want to double check. I'll keep you posted. Sidebar, we know Sarah doesn't really want Lana to come down. It seems from her messages she's trying to ice her out of the interaction, although Lana is excited to meet her. He said you mentioned I am an animal lover? Yes, thank you. And was telling me about his entire animal rescue farm called Blue Barn Rescue with every kind of animal. Did he tell you about it? Also, they have a duck that was attacked by a coyote and refused to die even after being mangled. They named her Sarah. 5. What time is my court tomorrow, please? They are unreal. You are unreal. My dream team is unreal. Faith to sight. Love you. Enjoy your day. So love you. And we'll check in later. Hug Austin and your hubby for me. They love you so much too. Peace, sister. Heart. And Sarah responds to Jalen in subject, it's time, in response to her asking does she need to come down to the prison. And she says, as soon as I have a minute, I will call you. Meeting with attorney today. I'll call, okay? Thank you for understanding. Bad timing. Love you. Lana to Sarah. Subject, one more thing. Hey, I sent a text to James and haven't heard back, so it's possible he is already on the way to you. As for the hearing, your case docket doesn't list a time, but I thought I heard 9 a.m. Either way, I'm guessing you're getting a kick at the 3 a.m. on your bunk. I don't envy you. I can't wait to see you in hearing with James. Hopefully, they will still unshackle you. Bridget Delin, can you please clarify her city and state for me? Without that, the one most prominent is MD from New Jersey, but there could be many. I want to get the right one. She looks to be about our age and intelligent and cool. Peter, yes, I really like him. He is the one who rescues animals and really did well for the old guy on dialysis who was squatting in the warehouse he bought. Instead of kicking him out or calling the police, he let him live there and gave him a job loving the animals because he rescued and bought them there. Aww. They didn't tell me about the duck, but that is awesome. I'm telling you, the Delphines absolutely get it. I wouldn't waste 2 seconds with anyone I thought was going to disrespect you. That's why I was so happy you turned down Anna and Crime Watch. I felt they would have no problem ambushing you. Talk soon. May your day be awesome. And speaking of Crime Watch, Sarah gets a message from Kellyanne. Subject is watching. Hi, Sarah. I just wanted to check in with you and say hello. I just spoke to your new attorney, James Owen. He is super nice and seems to know what he is doing. He is a bit concerned the judge hasn't given him more time to review, but he's ready for the challenge. I just wanted to check in with you to see if you had any interest in writing out a statement for me now that you have an attorney. You can simply just respond to this message with any response, just letting me know. I am looking forward to hearing from you. Hope you are well and feeling better about the choice of attorney. Thank you, Sarah. Best, Kelly. Sarah to Lana regarding Kellyanne. She messaged me saying she spoke to James, who said he's concerned the judge hasn't given him more time, but is ready for the challenge. Then she asked me to make a statement about having an attorney and how I feel about his work so far. Really? Talk about relentless. I am not responding. If you don't mind, can you please Email James and tell him about how uncaring and sideways she has been with me, and to not divulge too much or really speak with her/them. I hate the fact that he even said what he did, but I know he knows what he's doing. Just warn him, please, and make him aware what he says will probably be published and taken out of context, which was our concern. Did he even ask about that? Where does she publish anyway? I hope you are feeling good, Lana, and relaxing. I worked my butt off today looking up things for James I know he doesn't have time to do, and mentioned to him a few times before in yet another law book someone bought for me. They really wanted me to succeed as pro se. It can definitely be applied on top of everything else. I hate that I can't tell you so you could look up and agree. If you know what I'm saying. Did you talk to or mention to James about the judge? Prejudiced and biased and impartial? You know what that leads to, right? Copy and paste for him, please. Please tell him. I was going to try and call him a couple of times today, but we either got bunked or the phones were all occupied. I wanted to tell him how inexpressibly and profusely grateful and excited I am to have him as my attorney, friend, and earthly hero. He will never know. I am speechless. I also wanted to explain to him my safe distance and not calling him too much and asking questions about anything, as I have done in the past with former attorneys and have been conditioned to an extent to be fearful and trying to progress. I am still waiting for the other shoe to fall and me be trashed and torn to pieces. I don't feel worthy of this blessing with James or you or Billy or Christina or anything else good finally happening to me and for me. It is a process of accepting love and care. Please tell him that. I had to come to jail to find it. I said in our last meeting how much I love him. He is a gift and a very good definition of love and blessing. You too, Lana. I feel you both in my heart and mind and soul and every fiber of my being. Thank you with all of me. Me again. I had a ball talking to you this morning. How much did that cost? Priceless, right? We could have been there for days if we had the opportunity. We're going to leave dents on your couch from sitting and talking and gasping and laughing. It's on. Beast out. Feast out. I'm going to go turn in my laptop and eat something and then go to bed, sister. I just cannot seem to get enough sleep, no matter how early I try to. I'll touch base tomorrow. You know it. So, keep me posted and let me know what James says and all that the world about the new and improved Sarah Boone. Yes, that's me. Love you, my beautiful, like no other ever, stupendous, one of a kind, friend forever. You are beyond wonderful. Okay, if you made it this far, you know I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.